Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
The extended version.
And more blessings to it.
Yeah, extended
Blessings
version.
to it.
Extended version. Let me restart. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Habibi. This is our first podcast. This is me and EJ. We're going to take this podcast to kind of, introduce ourselves, get into it, and basically what we're doing, what our goal is, and what our mission is, and stuff like that. Bear with us with the audio, just because right now we haven't got our mics yet. But we just want to get inshallah. Next
Next release. That's what you guys got to tune up.
Yeah, you got to tune up. You know what I mean? Watch the glow. But inshallah, and we even just we kicking it though. Alhamdulillah, bro. We got food sitting in front of us right now. If you're listening on Spotify, you're not gonna be able to see it, obviously. But go check out our YouTube, Feast of Faith, and you can check out the food we're eating right now. Basically, with this podcast, what we want to do is we want to actually go to different halal spots where around Chicago. So there's a lot of joints over here. So what we're doing is we're trying to go to different joints, eat the food, and we have these conversations on the daily anyways while we eat. So why not record it? And that's what we're doing right now. It's a fly.
Yeah.
And bear with me if I'm talking too fast too. I'm used to that. That's what I do.
It's all good.
You know what I mean?
It's all good. It's all good.
All right. So at first, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna introduce ourselves. But before we do that, I want to say that we're at Cultura Subs right now. This place is beautiful. It has two spots to it. It's Cultura Subs and Cultura Steak.
I believe, yes.
Yeah. It's Argentinian and Palestinian food. It's really, really good. I mean, I don't know if it's good to eat it yet.
Well, you about to know. Just look at the food, man.
Yeah, but we've been sitting here.
Look at this, right? Look at the jibaritos that we have.
Yeah. I'm gonna have some videos playing, I think.
Yeah, we'll have it go ahead. And this one, I believe
it's like cheese fries, right?
Cheese fries, but it's got chicken, beef in there too.
Yeah. We have not touched this yet.
Haven't.
I'll eat one chicken. I'm like, oh wait. So the whole point of this podcast is to eat with the
man. That's all we gotta do, man. Maybe you never know, right? They probably sitting there, got their food too.
Yeah.
Nah,
Mukbang.
Yeah.
Hey, when we get our mics though, bro, I'm gonna have the crunch.
What's that called? ASMR.
ASMR, mukbang, yeah,
Mukbang,
ASMR. You know what I mean? I got a Vimto. You know what I mean? That's my drink over here, my drink of choice.
I got jarritos, mango, hariatos. Like saying harigato. I don't know Japanese. I'll correct me if I'm wrong. Harigato means thank you, I think. So I think Japanese.
That's cool.
That's cool, man.
But I was gonna say,
bro, let's get to it.
Yeah. Yeah, just real quick, let's tell them what we got though. You know what I mean? We got two already.
We did.
Go ahead, cheese fry.
We got jibaritos. This is jibaritos, and we got some baklava right here.
The owner hooked up with the baklava. He was super nice. He was able to give us his spot so we can record and stuff like that. Super nice guy. Definitely check it out. I'm gonna leave the link. They have a website. I'll leave a link, but the address is probably gonna pop up as I show some videos of this spot. But I'm very, very hungry, which is pretty awesome, and we're gonna get right into it. But
should we eat from the plate or should we eat?
Hey, you're gonna follow the sunnah. You're gonna follow the sunnah. You know what I mean?
We eat right here.
Hey, so we're gonna follow the sunnah. We're gonna eat together from the same plate, And then, as we do that, EJ is going to introduce himself.
How about this? Let's take a first bite first. Take a first bite.
Well, what do we do? And Bismillah, guys.
Yeah, Bismillah, bro.
Bismillah, Quran.
Bismillah.
Damn. Inspired. I already hear the crunch from you, bro.
That crunch right there, bro.
It's wild. If we ate this 15 minutes sooner, it'll be even more fire.
Yeah. That's hot. Well, it's still hot. You know what I'm saying? But alhamdulillah, we're here. We're here eating our food, breaking this
fast. We're not fast. We're
fast enough. But man, that's true, right?
So you did want to introduce yourself and what your journey is.
Do it.
Don't get too much into it because that's what we're going to do with the next episode. If you guys don't know, EJ is a revert. And alhamdulillah, he's going to be Muslim for 2 years in January.
Inshallah.
So we're going to get more into that for the next episode, so tune in for that. Right? But for now, just introduce yourself, Lynn Zeus.
Yeah, man. Bismillah, man. My name is EJ, actually from Philippines. Grew up in the Philippines. I came to the States when I was 12, 13 years old, grew up as a Catholic. Alhamdulillah, Islam followed me. Became Muslim last year, January 31st at 2 p.m. Yeah, I know the time, I prayed my first salah, it was Asr. Asr. And that's one of my favorite surah, Asr. Well, Asr. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But alhamdulillah, inshallah, we'll keep that in the next episode. That's gonna be the journey, inshallah. But how about you, man? Tell everybody. I know you Mr. Famous guy, man.
Nah. So, my name is Umar. Umar, you know what I mean? Alhamdulillah. I was born here. I grew up here. I was born Muslim. Alhamdulillah. And, I have just, I don't have a reverse story like EJ, but, I have my own experiences that brought me closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I just want to clarify that this podcast is not means to just give dawah or anything like that. It's just simply the zikr of Allah, the remembrance of Allah, and to make us better Muslims. You know what I mean? And it's important that we say that because we're not scholars, we're just students. We're learning. And because of that, I invite anybody to come and to preach to us, to teach us, because we're just trying to get better. This is just for a way for us to stay committed, for us to keep moving forward with our deen and learning more and being steadfast on our deen. It is really difficult nowadays because of social media.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to get into that in one of these episodes,
Inshallah.
because nowadays, it's very, very difficult to get lost in the attention and validation and gratification of social media. And I just I don't want to get my intention wrapped up. So I want to just again make the intention that I'm doing this for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and myself first. And if you guys can benefit from it, then all we ask from you guys is dua. And just dua that Allah guide us, keep us steadfast, inshallah.
Man,
Yeah.
that's the first introduction right there, man.
Yeah.
See, not too crazy.
Not crazy.
Not too crazy.
And we're just going to do a little bit of talking about what we want to do, what we want to talk about, some topics we want to get into. Like I just mentioned, social media is something I really want to get into. I know EJ, right now you're not on social media, right?
They activated my IG, man, just to, clear my mind to it. Focus on the deen. Feel like having social media is it's a big distraction. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you go, man, you see everything that you don't want to see. But
What's up, TikTok, though?
I actually just deleted TikTok, but I still have the page. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I just deleted the app and all that stuff because I'm stuck in that app. I'm scrolling.
You ever tried, what's that?
Putting a time limit.
Yeah.
Knowing myself, bro, I just take it off. That's a problem. It's hard, bro. It's a mind game, right? When you're stuck in the hole, you just kind of want to keep digging in that hole, right? So for me, man, let me just clear this off. Now let me see, focus on the deen and read books. I think a lot of us is not doing, right? I'm actually just started reading called Don't Be Sad.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot who the author, but it's Dr. something, but we'll have that in the in the video. You guys can look it up. He's the editor. But
Until you learn.
until then, then I'll do inshallah. But I started doing that. I think it's getting my head now. I feel like I'm starting to see clear things. As if you're on of course there's just gonna be a benefit on the social media too. Depends on how you use your social media, right? If you just using social media just for attention seeker and all that stuff, then your intention is not there.
Yeah.
Right? But now if you're reading something that's valuable, you start to see them oh man, I think this is one thing I need to implement in my life. Unless you're on social media scrolling to random stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, that's the algorithm and stuff like that too, right? What you see. But it is also a reflection of yourself, you know what I mean? Think about it. The algorithm, the way it works is you like things, you comment on things, if you have engagement with certain posts, then it's only going to show you more of that.
Yep.
So for example, if you're trying to stay away from something and you see it or you're on it, then what's going to happen is, you're going to engage with it. And as your engagement increases, what happens is they're going to show Instagram is going to show you more, and TikTok is going to show you more of exactly what you like and engage with, and that becomes an issue because now what you're trying to get away from is coming right at you. It's important that when you're engaging on your, Instagram, your TikTok and stuff like that, you make sure that you're engaging mostly with Islamic content, even if you're not fully watching the video or you're whatever. Engage because that's what you want to see. You know,
100%. I'm with you. Yeah. You know, like it's like I think, you know, especially for TikTok, right? I mean, alhamdulillah, we have a lot of people who's posting, you know, like Islamic content on TikTok. You know, I see things in there, you know, but then again, it's like, you know, it's shaitan, man. Shaitan knows how to work, man. The moment you scroll, boom, different things you need to see. You know, but alhamdulillah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's, you gotta make sure you focus your shit, right? That's one thing that you have to do, man. Because if not, man, you're gonna be stuck in this dunya. You're gonna be following all this thing, you know. So
yeah. I mean, I had like a lot of like, I don't know if I ever told you this, but I think I did. Like, yeah, in the last like 4 years, since like 2019, I've been like very, even like on until since 2018, I've been very on and off social media. You know, I used to be so addicted to social media, and like I'm like I don't care much about it at all anymore. You know what I mean? And like, of course, so like, you know, I spend a lot of time, you know, and uselessness. You know what I mean? Just watching videos or whatever sometimes. But it's important that, you know, I realize that deleting social media was the first step of actually trying to like get away from being addicted. You know what I mean? That's an addiction. And regardless of how you feel about social media, whether if you think it's good for you or bad for you, what is important to understand is that through social media, you could be wasting a lot of valuable time. And I think that's another episode that I want to do about using your time wisely. Because a lot of people, you know what, like in my time, and everything that I say, it's like, it's not just me like reflecting or not, it is me reflecting, but it's not me judging or like reflecting on other people's actions. It's about reflecting over my own actions and understanding how the reasons why I'm not able to do certain things or succeed in certain areas or get better in my deen. And I compare that to people, and I see that we're the same, you know, and I see what the issue is. And I think a lot of the time the issue is that we're not really committed to our goals in the sense where like we can just keep on doing it regardless of how much distracted we get, you know. If you get distracted enough, you're going to forget about your goal, because a lot of us we're wired with feelings, you know. So it's like emotion, you know what I mean? So it's like if emotionally you feel happy and you feel like satisfied, right? And if a TikTok and Instagram is doing that for you, who knows if your goals are going to be there tomorrow, you know what I mean? And you're going to look at them a month or two later, and you're going to think, man, I want to be here. You have to be nowhere near there. You know what I mean? So there's a lot there for sure. And I want to also mention something, like I feel like I should have done when I was introduced to myself, that I'm also studying psychology, and my plan is to go become a social worker, inshallah, you know? So, you know, I love psychology, and I want to talk about psychology. I want to, you know, educate EJ on psychology and stuff like that too.
Man, read my mind.
It's not like it's not a superpower, but yeah. Nah, I love psychology. So, and you know, when you learn enough about stuff, you start to like, you know, think about things more critically, and you reflect on it more. And I think that's what makes you kind of really like try to see things differently and see things as something that's actually beneficial and not, you know. And I think that's like a lot of what we're gonna be talking about in different senses, like masculinity, you know, getting your, you know, your goals accomplished or whatever you need to do, whatever our personal experiences about this too. Like we'll even like, hold examples and all that. But yeah, you did.
Alhamdulillah, man. Barakallahu feek.
We didn't even eat this.
Man, it's a no.
What? What's it's a no?
I'm talking about no, you even eat out. All the stuff that you said, man, that's definitely what everybody needs, you know? Everybody needs
bread?
No, this is plantain.
Is it plant?
Yeah, no.
Banana?
Banana.
What the?
Never heard of that.
Banana? I'm gonna find no banana.
It is banana. Take a bite. The crunch. Never had this type, huh?
And up. Bro, you never had good work.
Dude, you are tripping.
That does not look like what it tastes like.
What do you think it is? What it tastes like?
Alhamdulillah. It's a little underwhelming.
Yeah. Especially if you never had that before. Especially this banana over here. Plantain.
Man, I know like a bread.
Look at that.
It's real good though, coming in.
Alhamdulillah. But I was saying, I mean, you pretty much went over with everything that we're gonna be discussing in the future and stuff.
Oh, you read my mind?
I read your mind. Bro.
Oh, no.
I'm already practicing what you're doing. I'm already that's a step ahead of you. But man, I think that's the beautiful thing about it, right? I think it's for us is we need to gather together. Alhamdulillah that Allah blessed us to do this together. And to help other people our age. There's a lot of people struggling right now. Like maybe inshallah they can relate to us. I'm sure, man. Like we have our own struggle that, like people will relate to. I think it's alhamdulillah, inshallah it'll be a positive, and we all get better to it. It'll benefit for us, you know what I'm saying? So I mean I think that's a good introduction right there.
Yeah. Inshallah, I intend to get like really deep into it. I really want to like open up on this and like kind of like really get deep into my thoughts and agitate this, deeper on a deeper level, so that it's actually beneficial. You know what I mean? I don't just want to just talk.
Yeah.
I want to come through with some breakthroughs. I want to learn from EJ. I want EJ to learn from me. I want to learn, and I want to actually, make it as personalized as possible. Damn, bro. Y'all see this? Mom. Hey, you doing a little too much.
It's not me, dog.
Was it banana breast? Fake. Yo, look at his sandwich. Nah, for real. Look at his sandwich. Look at mine. This is how you eat a sandwich. I don't care what type of bread. Banana bread, apple bread, whatever. You ain't eat no sandwich like this. All the meat end up on top of the bread. Not for real. Yeah, for real. How you do this? I gotta watch that bag. How you do that? Fiend. This is funny though. Alright, but inshallah, tune in for the next episode. Me and EJ are gonna go over his story as a reaver, and I think that's gonna be a very, very interesting thing. I'm gonna ask him a lot of questions. I'm probably gonna grill him a lot. You know what I mean? But I want to learn more about him, more than I already know. I want you guys to know a lot about him as well, okay? So inshallah, we'll tune in for the next episode. And thank you for listening to Feast of Faith, right? Our first episode. I did not think we were going to get this done, you know what I mean? I thought we were gonna eat food without recording nothing.
Man, and it's so crazy because how we started this whole.
Yeah.
You want to tell them how? Yeah. that thing, man. I think that's a beautiful thing.
All right, listen, so Fortnite.
Shout out to Fortnite it is. Shout out to Fortnite.
So Fortnite, like the other day, right? So real quick, me and EJ, we met recently. We didn't meet, like, we haven't like been boys for a while, but alhamdulillah, we clicked like crazy. We met somewhere, and then we started talking. We started playing Fortnite together. We started playing every single night, right? And we was about it, right? We were getting doves and all that, you know what I mean? Alhamdulillah. But there was one night, Fortnite was not working, bro. And then EJ, like, I'm on FaceTime with EJ. We're playing like Rocket League, and like, nah, we don't play this no more.
No. Man, Minecraft. Oh yeah,
Rocket League, Minecraft, and
we try to go back to Fortnite. We're not working. This is at 3:30
a.m.
And I was eating.
You were eating, so then I ate. Like EJ was showing me the stoves and stuff like that, and I'll tell you more about those stoves in the next episode, right? But I'm sorry, I don't want to take it. Oh no.
But I'm talking about we were on that phone,
and we just started. Like we were like, bro, we should do a podcast. You know what I mean? Because we would have like good conversations together. We have a really good dynamic too, I think. And then eventually it was just like, yeah, let's do it.
Do something.
And then EJ was just like, I'm gonna make the YouTube right now. Like dead ass. So he's like, for real? And I'm just like, yeah. Or he's like, yeah. And then he just made it. And we made an Instagram, all that. You know what I mean? Inshallah, I'm gonna have all the links to that. Inshallah.
Still work on it.
We're still working a lot. Hey, bear with us. You know what I mean? Like we got jobs.
Literally, this is a week of. Actually, it's been.
Oh, it's been a straight week because it was Saturday night, and then Sunday I woke up and I was like, "Yo, you still want to do this book?" Because it was like way early in the morning. You know what I mean? Or it was like 5:30 a.m. 6 o'clock. We prayed Fajr, then we went to sleep at like 6. You know what I mean? And then I woke up and I had to ask him, "Yo, you still want to do this?" Or was that kind of like a on board 5 a.m. type thing? But then now, for real, we said Sunday. We said Cultura subs. So we're here, you know what I mean? It took us a minute to kind of get everything situated, but alhamdulillah, we got this done.
It's a process, you know?
Yeah.
That's what we need.
You know, alhamdulillah, bro. Alhamdulillah. You know what I mean? And, fi sabilillah, like I said, for the sake of Allah, everything for the sake of Allah, inshallah. there's a lot of barakah in this, and that it helps people out. And if it's not going to be beneficial for us or other people, then Allah will show us one way or the other, inshallah. And yeah, anything else you want to make dua for us? Make dua. We keep doing this, inshallah. Cause I like talking to EJ about this stuff itself. You know what I mean?
It's good to talk about stuff like this.
We do it anyway. We do it on
talk about that. Me, me calling a Muslim and all this. I never really talk about religion and stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll
Tune into next one. If you want to see next one, he's just gonna tell you about his reverse story. You know what I mean? Filipino Muslim. There's not many. Well, they're in Philippines, right? We'll talk about that next. Alright, inshallah. Alright, so inshallah, I will catch you guys. We'll catch you guys.
This is all natural. No cuts, no nothing.
We'll see. I saw one, so I gotta take that out. No. But I'm gonna bleep it.
We'll keep it like that. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
You guys stay tuned. Follow us. We're gonna be on our links below.
You said that 3 times.
I know, but we're gonna have a podcast and all that.
Yeah, inshallah.
Keep up, man. If you guys like this, just talk.
Hey, comment too. Please comment because we want to actually learn. So it's not just to get feedback, but it's to learn. Like, hey, if you have anything you want us to go over or talk about, or if there's anything you want to correct us on, feel free to. Again,
yeah.
I want to iterate that me and EJ are not scholars. We're not saying anything. Whatever we say is not like truth. We're not giving nothing. Like, we're not no scholars. We're just learning. But I think it's good that we can learn together and be a community. So inshallah, we'll catch you guys in the next episode. I hope you guys like this. I don't know if you're on the highway right now. But if you're still on the highway in traffic, the second episode should be out too.
Inshallah. All right, you guys.
I see the Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.